doing a live stream. Today is going to be open topic. So y'all can talk about anything y'all want, whether it's Marvel, DC, collectibles, whatever y'all feel like talking about. We can go ahead and talk about it. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. And of course tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So hopefully everybody's, doing good and hanging out with whatever you're doing and stuff like that. Hopefully everybody's getting ready for it and things like that. So we'll see what updates come out and stuff like that. What's going on? Appreciate you for joining us and watching. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in. You all know that I just do these random streams, and this is the time for it and stuff. Again, this is just open topic. Y'all can talk about whatever and anything and stuff like that. So everything is all good today. What's happening with y'all? Everybody's getting ready with their turkey or whatever it is that they're gonna be eating and stuff like that for tomorrow. I know it's gonna be a long weekend and stuff, so that's pretty good. What's everybody up to and things? Just here hanging out. I know today is like a busy day and stuff like that, just because everybody's running around prepping things and stuff like that. So one thing I did hear about is that Supergirl, that they did something for, I guess, like a screening or something like that, a private screening, and apparently that's not looking good. So yeah, that's what we're gonna expect to see once that movie comes out and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. All right, cool, cool. You're gonna be watching football. Nice, nice. I know a lot of people love that, so that's the good part. Let's see, let's see. Yes, sir. You already know it. Restore the Bayverse, July 10th, 2026. That would be dope. While it's closed, for sure. You already know it. Uh, live action Moana. Oh man, you're really going after Disney, huh? That's pretty interesting. Um, Let me see. The next, what is it? The next Air Cut event. No, I didn't see it. I didn't even know that there was another one coming up. Okay. When is that gonna be for? I know we just had one. All right. What day is it gonna be? Because I had no idea about that. Let me actually check that out. Oh, December 20. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Good, good, good. Good to see that December 20 we're gonna be having something with that and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, let's see. Austin, what's up? Appreciate you for watching also. Just here just hanging out with y'all and stuff like that, Today's just a chill day. Nothing really breaking or nothing that has come out yet. I know a lot of people are speculating about this whole thing with the sale, and people are just saying a lot of things left and right, but honestly, nothing has been confirmed. Everything is just right now up in the air still. Demencio, what's up? Appreciate you for watching also. Bad Beast, what's going on? Appreciate you for tuning in also. Yes, sir. You already know it. Let's go. Yep, yep, yep. You already know. Um, you're going to Big Bear today until Saturday? Okay, cool, cool. Enjoy. Let's see, let's see. Air next movie is at Paramount. It's already post with Brad Pitt, and it would be my first choice for WBD. But if that happens, it could be a pathway, especially if it does well, bro. Yeah, could be. I mean, anything is possible right now at this point, So let's see what happens, Yeah, you already know it. Restore the Snyderverse. Yep. Um. Okay, they're talking about Brawler. Is rumored to be there also. Nice, nice. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with that. That should be interesting to see. So we'll be finding out soon about that. Hopefully, I know Zach's doing the last photograph right now, so he's busy with that and stuff. So he just started it, so that's pretty cool. Do you trust Cosmic Book Guy news guy? I don't trust him at all. Nah, he's a 50-50, honestly. Sometimes he just be capping. He just be making things up just for clickbait. I mean, Matt's straight up a shill. And you don't believe me? Go to his account on Facebook. He was shilling hard for Superman during the summer. Like I'm talking about hardcore. He was shilling for Superman. And once that movie did bad and WB stopped paying him, like he stopped. And now, of course, because he's getting clicks and views and stuff, that's why he's talking about, Zack Snyder and stuff. But Matt's straight up a shill. He always has been, and he's always gonna be one. So, and then the other day he posted up a picture with Supergirl. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna be the next, project that's gonna save WB and stuff. So he's starting again with the simping and stuff. So, that's how they do. That's how all of these shills are and stuff like that. Yeah, grifters. Yeah, left and right, everywhere. That's exactly what it is. Um, Matt is the same guy that says Zach and the cast moved on. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Matt straight up, he says one thing today, and on the same day he'll say one thing right now, and probably like 5 minutes later he'll be like, "Oh no, my sources told me. Oh, my sources are confirming. Oh, yo, like come on, man, like straight up. That's what I'm telling you. This whole thing with the sale has all these James Gunn cultists scared and nervous. Honestly, that's real talk. They're worried. They know that once the studio gets sold, it's gonna change and shift. Notice how everybody's right now, cheering for Paramount. Everybody's right now like, oh, Paramount's already winning the bid. What bid? They've been rejected 4 times. We don't even know the new bid. We'll find out probably by December 1st. We're supposed to find something out today before Thanksgiving, but WB, WB how they are. They just flipped the script literally, and now they're like, oh, by December 1st, so they're extending it another what, like probably a few days. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know. At this point, everything is just speculation. Nobody knows for sure until we hear WB and David Zaslav himself officially confirm and say, hey, this is what it is. Then we go by that. But until then, everything is speculation. We don't know. We don't know anything right now. We're not in those meetings. No, the publications have been able to report the same thing. I don't believe Cosmic Book News. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. It's just clearly like some things okay could be. Other things are just like yo straight up. He's just making that up, honestly. So we'll see. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with that with those updates and stuff. Yeah, Monday will be the first. So of course this is a long holiday, Thanksgiving and all that being tomorrow and things. So we'll see what happens. Restore release. This can happen, but no company would be like we're gonna restore before we buy the company. Laughing my ass off. Yeah, I agree with you. No company's gonna officially say, hey, we're gonna do this. And what I do believe is what Matt has been saying, because like I said, there's a lot of shills that he's around. So he's surrounded by shills, and from Cosmic Book News. And he's talking about that Paramount wants to keep James Gunn and his DCU. That I do believe. I'm gonna be honest with you. That I do believe. You know why? Because of course that's what the industry runs with. They love to push that, so we'll see. That's why I'm like, yo, like I am not interested if Paramount buys them, honestly. If they do, I'm gonna tell you straight up, we're still keeping those wallets closed. That's it. They're gonna know also. You know, everything can happen. Yeah, yeah. Again, at this point, everything is just speculation, and we're gonna see. We'll see what's up. Did you see Michael Bay scouting locations for the next Transformers movie? I'm excited. Yeah, apparently he's in Africa. He's scouting out locations and stuff like that. I hope it is. That would be dope. And I'm gonna be honest, now that you're saying this, it will be cool if, all right, this is just me, just giving my speculation, thought, whatever. It would be cool if, since he's out there in Africa, from what the rumors are saying, if that would be a perfect setting for something like Unicron, just because it's like just open fields, desolated, sand everywhere. Like that would be dope, honestly. I would be like, hell yeah, that would be straight up, honestly, interesting. It's just be capping. Yeah, yeah. That's what a lot of sources tend to do. Zach is pushing a DC fan, something behind the scenes. Yeah, for sure. For sure Zach is pushing. I mean, he just posted that picture from Batman with the what is it with the armored suit. So of course he's doing something with that. So we'll see. We'll see. I can't wait. I can't wait to see something very soon and updates. As you said, even if Paramount gets it, as I said, Zach Ayer movies are likely to be there. So take that. You think if Gun fails, they may pivot and look at those guys. Absolutely, they would. Yeah, they would. I mean, they're already aware of the fan demand that people want that. So, it would be bad if they continue and they're like, oh, we're gonna continue with it. Like, yo, you're starting off bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be like, they're starting off bad. Got the night. What's up? I bet Gunn is having a miserable Thanksgiving knowing he might lose his job. Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna be honest with you. He's not gonna lose his job. Yes, at DC, but he's still gonna have work. He's gonna go to Disney. That's how these shills are. They all look out for each other. let's be real. Disney's a shield company, and they're gonna hire James Gunn again. They'll go back to Marvel. Especially with what they're building with Secret Wars and stuff like that. So, there's always a spot for James Gunn over at Disney and stuff, just because it's Disney. With Man of Tomorrow and so forth. Yeah, we'll see how far that gets. Honestly, I don't know. I know that James Gunn is for sure he's shaking for sure because he knows that something is happening. Like I said, Universal is still set to dethrone Disney for the third time since 2015 and 2023 for the box office receipts. I'm not kidding, and you can't teach that. Yeah, yeah. Disney has been slacking. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, to me, after Endgame, they just like completely just, I don't know, it just went downhill fast. Zootopia 2 and Avatar 3 won't work at this time, sadly. Yeah, we'll see. We haven't really been hearing a lot about Zootopia, so I don't even know when that's supposed to come out. We'll see. We will see. Let's see. Is it true that President Trump is also pushing for Ben Affleck's Batman? I mean, years ago, Trump was pushing for Ben Affleck. I don't know if that was real or if it was made up. People on the internet, they just make things up. So I don't know. I don't know. I know in the end, Trump is a businessman, and he's been in TV and he's part of Hollywood also. So that's another thing too with this whole thing with the sale. He wants Paramount to buy it, and he's against Comcast and stuff. But that's because when he used to have his show and stuff like that, it's just, I guess, network drama. Honestly, to me, I don't care. It's just like, yo, just give us content. That's it. That's all I care about. Disney will Gunn do his woke stuff there. Yeah, yeah. Disney straight up will push James Gunn, and they'll look the other way. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, that's how showbiz is. They could just keep Gunn and don't let him be the CEO, similar to Zach was not running DC, but a head creative. Yeah, they could. I mean, they could. Who knows? Who knows what they want to do? So, but with that news coming out that they do want to keep James Gunn and they want to continue it, just because they're I guess working on Man of Tomorrow, whatever the hell they're trying to do. I think James Gunn's just trying to like save whatever he can so he can once the ship is handed over to a new ownership, he's kind of quote unquote protected with his job. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Like that would be bad for business if Paramount does buy them and they're like, oh, we're gonna continue with James Gunn. Well, you continue with James Gunn, we're gonna keep those wallets locked straight up. Like we're not playing around. Enough of the games, honestly. Yosias, have you heard about Ben Affleck's F1 Las Vegas? Yeah, yeah, he was out there chilling and stuff, and then they acknowledged him. They didn't even call him Ben Affleck. They were like, it's serious when the Batman shows up. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, they actually acknowledge Ben Affleck as Batman. That was pretty cool that they should have been like Mr. Wayne. But that was pretty dope, man. That was it was nice. And you see Ben Affleck just smiling and stuff like that. So I mean, he was just there chilling. He got the money. Hey, I mean, they got normal lives like we do too. It's just that they're rich. That would have been cool. That would have been like, like, oh, we got Mr. Wayne in the house today. But that was cool how they did that with calling him Batman and stuff. So that's pretty dope. Gunn claims he's found his DCU Batman. Yeah, that's what the rumors going around. This dude's straight up nervous. He's just trying to make all type of he's trying to get attention. That's what it is, because he knows that Zach's Batman is getting attention on Instagram. So like I've noticed that James Gunn has been putting posts here and there, and they're like really really crappy posts on X, and they barely get likes. Like those things are like, people don't care. People do not care. Like people are just not interested. I believe the investors and the three companies are looking what the fans want. Yeah, they could. They have the what do you call it? The demographics. They have the charts. They have the statistics. They have the numbers. They know what's up. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen and stuff. I saw the Running Man last Sunday night. I gave it a 9 out of 10. It's way better than Predator Badlands. Cool, cool. If you enjoyed it, I've been hearing otherwise. I heard that it's not all that the Running Man, but if you enjoyed it, I mean, that's good for you. I enjoyed Predator Badlands. So, and meanwhile, you have a lot of people saying that it wasn't good, but for me, it was good. I liked it. I didn't have no problem with it. The issue is Gunn as CEO. He is stopping Elseworlds and only having one universe event, Hamada. had the CW staff animated universes. Now we have nothing else worlds should exist and no dumb TV shows. Yeah, yeah, you could clearly see. Look, honestly, I get a lot of people say a lot of stuff about Walter Hamada, but at least Walter Hamada was trying. I think he just tried too hard to please the fans. And once James Gunn came on board, that's it. Like everything got screwed over, even worse than what it is, you know. And now it's already seen. We're seeing it with James Gunn. You know, he's a false leader. You know, unfortunately, that's where DC is at right now. Aren't Elseworlds DC should have stuff for everyone. That's why WBD and Gunn suck at the moment. I don't care if Gunn did his slop and we have other stuff. I would more or uh, less okay. All we have right now is the Batman 2. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's how sloppy everything is over at DC right now. Unfortunately, Marvel doesn't stay behind. The Paramount doesn't stay behind either with the Transformers, unfortunately. So you know, and that tells you a lot. That's just his industry, honestly. That's the industry. That's how bad it's doing right now. Ben Affleck arrives in F1 Las Vegas with big style. Yep, the big Bruce Wayne. Yeah, yeah, big time. He really did big, big, big. He did it like a boss. You wanted Alan Richardson to play Batman in DCU, but with the way James Gunn is doing DCU, no way. I hope to get to see Alan Richardson play Batman under the DCEU in a different Earth. That would be cool. That would be honestly. Let me see. Jeremy, what's up? The Snyderverse and the Arrowverse should make a comeback. Yeah, indeed, big time, big time. It should. All right. So here we have a Film Goblin. What's going on?
Oh hey, what's going on, bro? Thanks for the invite.
Um,
Sorry, I
it's
got
all good.
was got a little busy, so I wasn't sure what time even.
Yeah, the same with me. I was just like, man, I've been running around all day, and I was like, let me just do the stream because I know later I'm not gonna be able to. So I was like, man, let's get this over with, I guess.
Yeah,
What's up?
I
Talk to us.
know it's been a while since I've been on here,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's everything. I've been still following, watching your videos, with keeping everything up. Just been
Cool.
hectically busy like within the last year.
Yeah, no, no, I get you, man. I know we're all busy and stuff.
Yeah,
So
but
what's new?
no, I was thinking so when is this buyout about supposed to start? Like, didn't they say it was supposed to happen before Thanksgiving?
It was supposed to be something today. We were supposed to hear an update, but WB being shady as they are, they pushed it till Monday. So now they're and check this out.
Mhm.
Now they want the companies that are like bidding and stuff to include extra. I don't know what that means, but I guess they're being greedy. Like, hey, you know, like increase your bids. So it's like, yo, man, that like I tell you, man, for sure that smells like pure David Zasloff, like
Yeah.
deceitful, you know,
Oh,
like
fuck.
greediness. Always, man. We're gonna
The thing
see.
is, I don't know if I want either Paramount or Netflix to fucking get WB. I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know. At first, I was like okay with Netflix, but then I heard about, I don't know, they like canceled some of Zack Snyder's projects too. So
yep.
it's,
You heard that too, right? Yep. And you know
yeah.
why that's happening, right?
Well, it's because what's his name? Scott Stuber, the guy who brought Zach on when he came to Netflix, is no longer there,
Yeah.
and so now you got Dan Lin,
Thank you.
and I think him and the company want to start going cheap on their stuff
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Big time.
So
Dan Lin is the problem now at Netflix. Then that's what I want people to realize. You know, it's like not. That's why like I don't really push for that just because I know what's already there. Like Dan Lin, he just took over last year, so dude's been over at Netflix for like what, like about a year, if anything. Like this dude's not going to like he's seriously not gonna he's not gonna approve anything with Zack Snyder. Unfortunately, he's the
yeah,
problem. You know, and then the same thing will repeat. Oh, here we go again with Walter Hamada, and then Walter Hamada's over at Paramount. So I'm like, damn, you know, it's like it's like they're trying to take control behind the scenes, one way or the other. And I'm like,
well,
man,
that thing about Walter Amada is they canceled the last Ronin, which he was
yep,
attached to. So I'm
yeah.
actually kind of glad that got canceled because I think Walter Amada would have just completely bastardized it, anyways.
But he was just producing it. I mean, I don't think he would have really had a lot of say on it, but it would have been interesting to see a R-rated style, you know, like live action, or I don't know if they were gonna do cartoons. I really don't know what they were gonna do.
Yeah, unless he got someone like Zack Snyder to come in and direct it, that would have been cool. But
That would have been awesome. Like that would
but
have been.
these people just have something against Zach for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. Because remember, Zach, he likes to please the audience, and remember, in Hollywood, if you're pleasing the audience, that's a problem. You know, like
Yeah,
Hollywood loves to push agendas. That's it. If you're not pushing it, they're all against you. You know, it's like,
yeah,
yo, like it's like high school. You know, it's like, oh, you're not my friend. Oh, don't hang out with them. It's like, come on, man. Like we're better than that. But
yeah.
that's how the industry is.
I just, the thing with Netflix though, it's like they're going being frugal on their shit. So I don't know. It's just um. Luckily, I'm not subscribed to them. It's just my mom has the account, so I watch through them. But
Yeah,
I did like Rebel Moon, so I'm still like hoping they would let him do at least a third movie for that. But
yeah,
the thing
yeah.
is, they also don't release physical media either. So,
That's the part that worries me. Theatrical and physical.
well,
And
the theatrical stuff, it's like whatever, because I know that's like gonna be gone anyways.
yeah,
But it's like the physical media is what I care about the most, because I'd still like to actually own it.
yeah,
The
for
stuff
sure.
that I like on physical
Yeah.
media, but it's like but yeah, I don't know, the theater stuff, that's all gonna die soon eventually anyways, if it's not already dead, you know.
Yeah. Notice how these movies, I mean, they're not making numbers like they used to. That tells you everything, you know. It's just
Yeah,
it's the sign of the times, you know. People are look, let's be real. Like I said, after COVID, everybody's lazy, you know, in the sense of like I'm one of them. I'm not gonna say I'm not. I am. Like COVID straight up got me so comfortable where I'm like, damn, I don't want to go to the movie theaters. Cause think of it. This is what I tell everybody. It's
well,
not
it's
that
not
it's a
just
bad
that, it's
thing.
also fucking expensive too. They keep
Yeah,
just keep raising
man.
the prices, but it's also like streaming, they just keep raising the prices on.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
who are they trying to make this content stuff for? Like just the rich people, you know?
The greed. That's all it is. Just corporate greed. You know, they don't
Yeah,
care. In the end, what I mean, people are still subscribing. That's the crazy part, you know, and that's where they know that they have the customer. They're like, well, they're still gonna watch this show because whatever, you know. I mean, how
yeah,
many people don't you hear around you, you know, like, and they're like, oh no, but I'm subscribed to this one or that one. I'm like, damn, you subscribe to all of them? It's like, damn, add that up.
yeah. But
That's
it's
pretty
like
much
I
more
have
than
people
cable.
subscribe to all those too. But it's like, do they even have time to like sit and watch them? Like any of that stuff? Because it's like they're out always working anyways. So it's like
Yeah, or binge watching with
that's
the
just like what
kids
Harsh
and
Critics was saying too. You know,
yeah, yeah.
it's like most people nowadays, I think they're just gonna go back to pirating stuff.
Yeah,
That's what
you
I'm
know,
doing.
it's like
I
that's
still haven't even seen the new Predator or the Running Man or
oh
anything.
no,
And the last movie I saw was Tron, and that shit was like $30 to go see. And I'm like,
that's
damn, dude.
crazy, man.
Yeah. So it's like I don't want to spend another $30 just to see a movie. You know, it's
Right? Yeah, yeah. Like, and then when it was released on
that's like,
physical, it's like, damn.
but I saw that like in 40x. You know,
Yeah.
so it's
Okay.
like that's obviously more expensive. But it's like even if you go watch a movie in like regular standard
Yeah, it's like
version,
18 bucks or something.
it's like yeah, 15 at least, if not like 20 maybe at most. You know,
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
on a night. So it's like if I'm gonna just I don't know, it's if I'm gonna watch a movie just like in that kind of format, just might as well just wait until it comes out on streaming.
Right. Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people are doing right now. They're just waiting for that, you know. So I don't blame them. You know, it's just more comfortable, I guess. You know, and the best part to me is like I like going to the theaters, but what I don't like is the drive over there, the traffic. You have to find a parking. Once you find the parking, you got to get in line. You still have to scan your ticket if you bought it online.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have like a bunch of people in front of you. Then when you sit down, it's like not, you know, it's like people behind you or in front of you. You got the baby that doesn't shut up, and it's like people on the phone. It's like, yo, like it's just annoying, and it's like, come on, man, like have respect, you know, like they don't care. People don't care, so it's like
Yeah.
it ruins the experience, you know, and it's like,
Well, I
come on,
mean, for me it's like yeah, I mean it's like really actually though people are not really going to theaters anymore, so it's not really the crowds, it's just it's the pricing of all, you know.
yeah,
And the finding the time to do it, and it's just like I don't know if I really want to spend the money and time to go see like this type of movie like Predator. I don't know. It's like I hear mixed things about it, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
liked it. It was cool.
I just by the trailers, it hasn't really impressed me a lot either. So
Yeah, I mean, you might want to wait for streaming if you have a way to watch it. Like I enjoyed it.
yeah,
I was like, all right, you know, like It ain't bother me. I know a lot
Plus,
of people are like, oh,
it's
you know,
Disney now too, so it's like I
yeah.
don't want to give Disney any more of my money.
And that's what people have to understand. This is not Fox what it used to be. This is Disney we're talking about. You
And
know,
not to mention,
Disney's gonna do their formula.
I watched Alien Earth too. I have
Yeah,
friends. Well, we finally binge watched it, and that was trash too. So it's just like that kind of like completely like ruined my excitement to go see Predator as well, just because
yeah,
it's like I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to set up obviously a new AVP film, but are they really gonna do it with all these like female cyborgs,
right.
keep
Like,
it like
I get
like
it.
on each side too? It's just like, are we seriously doing that?
Yeah,
Like women, girl power, shit. Oh my god,
yeah, yeah.
it's like the same shit they did with Star Wars. It's like, do we? It's like Disney doesn't learn from their
They don't care.
mistakes,
Disney doesn't care. You
trying
know,
to
in
go
the
all this
end,
woke nonsense.
yeah, that's what Hollywood is made of. You know, agendas. You know, it's if it's not one, it's the other. It's like damn. You know, it's like that's why they don't like Zach because Zach likes to put out content. Zach's movies are not like yo, like let's push an agenda. No, he's like, yo, this movie's about this, and that's what the story's about, and I like it's
Yeah,
enjoyable. You know, like I know some people that they didn't like Rebel Moon, regular PG-13 and the R-rated. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Hell, you know, it's like pick which one you
yeah,
like. You know, to the
I
ones
did
that
too.
actually like it. But
I liked it
it's
more
gonna
than Army of the Dead.
yeah, big time, big time. Army of the Dead to me was weak, man. I was excited for it when I saw it. I was like, what the hell was
Well,
this? You
that's
know,
the
like
thing about Army. I didn't hate it, but I feel like that opening scene where the zombies are taking over Vegas. I
yeah,
feel like that should have been the movie
yeah,
because it felt
yeah,
like the movie that he did make us. It felt like it was a part two. You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
And I know that if they were gonna do an animated series that based on all that, but
yeah,
Netflix canceled it. So
yeah. They low key
that's
just said no. Let's just pull the plug. And that's what it is. They're just trying to save money, and that's understandable, you know. But you know, it's just the shortcuts. That's what WB did that ruined them. You know, taking shortcuts. Marvel's doing that, you know, and that's why look at where Star Wars is at. Look at where the MCU is at right now. You know, it's like we're taking shortcuts. You know, unfortunately.
yeah. I just can't wait to hear the news that Gunn's gonna be fired though, or just like his contract's not gonna be renewed, and so he has to be let go.
Yeah,
Especially if this new like Supergirl and Clayface, for whatever reason, they're greenlighting that doesn't
yeah.
do well. You know.
It's just James Gunn. That's all. He's just trying to put whatever so it could get approved and stuff like that. So I mean,
And I can't believe people are still falling for that stupid like shit that's saying that Superman made like over $100 million in profit.
nah.
I'm like, how?
Because they're just trying to push now next Supergirl. So they're like, oh, the success, quote unquote, the success of Superman. Now it's gonna be with Supergirl. We know damn well that that movie's gonna do worse than Superman. So
Yeah, and we all
you
know that
know,
Superman flopped too. So it's like,
yeah,
who are they trying to fool?
you know, they're just trying to fool the fans that don't know. It's like you know, the ones that don't know, that's the ones that they're trying to go after. But the real
Yeah.
fans know what's up. You know,
Well, the thing is, if they do restore the Snyderverse, I really hope they also don't like bring back Andy Muschietti,
nah, I don't think so. I don't think
because
so.
I
That
know a
movie
lot of
did bad
people liked
anyway.
what's her name, Sasha Kaye as Supergirl, but to me, it's like I didn't hate her, but it's just like she just wasn't really necessary to have. I don't know. It's like, remember that post I was saying like, oh, she's not even really the main timeline Supergirl anyway. So it's
Yeah,
like I don't even see how they can bring her back into the Snyderverse
I mean, just by a multiverse, I guess.
when Zack probably already has his own Supergirl in mind if he ever
Yeah,
decides to do it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be cool to see
But
what
speaking
comes.
of Andy Muschietti, did you watch that um
It
It series?
nah, nah,
It's
I don't
so,
care.
so trash.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just they keep like they introduce like a new like this set of like characters, like these kids, and then they killed them off in like the first second episode, and now they're bringing a new set of kids, and it's just like what the fuck? It's like it's kind of like misleading.
Yeah,
And it's like all this stuff is going on before the first It movie, and then we're just like, what? How does this tie into the first movie? I don't get this.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
I mean, I feel like that's where you should stay at, though. Don't come back to DC, please.
Yeah. I mean that I really don't get it, man. Like they move forward with like directors that are not bringing them money. I'm like, why do you continue to approve and say, yeah, go for it? Like, why are they not just like, hey, this is not bringing us money, like, let's just go with
Yeah.
something else.
And that
But
second It movie was trash.
yeah, that second one was garbage, man. I agree with you. That thing was straight trash. I was like,
I
man,
tried to rewatch it like before the series came out during Halloween, and I was just like, "What the fuck?"
damn, crazy,
I'd say it doesn't hold up.
damn. That's pretty nuts.
Just
Oh,
like
we
The
got somebody.
Flash, that movie was complete trash.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's Andy Muschietti. What can we expect?
What didn't he come out and blame the fans, saying that it didn't do
Yeah,
well?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like honestly, that to me, like as a director, yo, you lost credit. You're blaming the fans for your piece of shit movie you put out. Don't blame us for that. Don't blame us for that. You had the opportunity, you screwed it up, and that's it. Accept it. Same way
Exactly.
like James Gunn. Y'all screwed up your own projects. Don't blame us. People didn't show up because they didn't show up. That's it. You know. But it's crazy how freaking Zach posts one picture and it gets so much speculation and talk about it. And nobody's
Yeah,
talking about the DCU.
exactly.
That tells you everything.
It's all true that Paramount wants to use AI moving forward. Like,
Yeah,
nah.
it's Paramount, Disney. Disney just came out. And Warner Brothers. They're all working now a deal with licensing with I forgot the AI company, the one that they're big. They're doing all the AI right now. So they just got licensed officially by all those studios to do it, to allow them, because of course WB is gonna get money from it, and yeah, they're moving forward with it. That's what I'm telling you. Like AI is here. The future is unfortunately the future is all going to be digital. It is. It's like it's wild, but that's what the future is. Like
Yeah,
some people have to understand that what are we going to do to stop it? We can't stop it. We just can't.
yeah. Just like I was saying earlier, I wish we could still have physical media, but that's being phased out too,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But the thing is, like, even the video game industry is sucking. It's like, dude, what's like? I know that. Were you looking forward to GTA 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that got delayed. So it's like,
Yeah.
honestly, it's like, what has come out lately from video games that's been good?
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
It's like I don't understand this. Like, I remember when I was younger, there used to be a new game, or a few games that come out every year to get excited about, but now it's like nothing. Everything is just like forgettable trash. If you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I bought this
Well,
PS5 when it first came out, and I hardly use it. It's just sitting there like collecting dust.
honestly, the PS5 is a wasted console. It's just literally a PS4 Pro on double those steroids. Like it's crazy. It's like,
Yeah,
look, man, like PS5 should have come out with like some badass, like games and titles and all stuff. But no, it didn't. All they're doing is just porting crap from the PS4 to the 5. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Like for that, don't even release the console. And at the way that
especially
we're
when the
going,
PS6 is coming out soon too.
yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Like, look, when PS5 came out, I was joking around with everybody. I was like, watch, GTA 6 is gonna come out for PS6. And that was like what, like 5 years ago, because PS5 came out in 2020 during the pandemic.
Yeah,
And everybody was laughing. And I said it. And look, it's looking like that's what's gonna happen. It would make sense. Why the hell would we skip PS5 and just focus on PS6 now? I mean, GTA 6 at the end of the PS5. I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Just bring it out with PS6. It will be perfect. PS6 with the GTA 6. Like that would be perfect. Like
yeah,
marketing wise, I'll be like, yo, you should have done that from the beginning. But to me it's like Rockstar dropped the ball by them saying, "Hey, we're gonna release it on what it was. I think originally March. It was supposed to come out this year, and then they pushed it to what is it, May, and now they pushed it to November next year or something like that." I'm like, it's not gonna come out. They're gonna delay it again.
yeah, and it's probably gonna be woke too.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And I'm like,
Yeah,
man, they don't care. They really don't care.
yeah, they don't.
So that's how we're seeing how they're doing with their sales. You know, it's doing bad because people just don't care. People just don't care, honestly. But
Nope, not at all.
that's what it is. Look at this comment. Let me look for it because I just had it and I just lost it. Give me 1 second. Okay, this one right here. Because tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Do you think Zach might post another Thanksgiving related Snyderverse pick like he did with the roast turkey
Oh,
last time?
absolutely.
For sure. For sure. He's going to post something for tomorrow. Everybody be ready because tomorrow he's going to post something. Just like I said, watch
Something
for,
big.
yeah, for Restore Snyderverse Day. I told everybody, I was like, yo, he's going to post something before the end of the day. Watch. And he did around 7 p.m. I don't know what time zone he's in. My time, East Coast, it was like 7:02. And I was like,
Probably another
yo,
Final Crisis thing.
probably. If he does, yo, that's it. We're back in business. I'm telling you right now. Like it's officially, like straight up. I can't wait. I just can't wait, honestly. Do you see the picture of Cavill with the long hair and the flames? The AI, yeah, I saw it. That's pretty dope. That was pretty cool. This AI stuff is getting like, man, it's awesome. Like it's scary, but at the same time, it's awesome. It does some good stuff.
Yeah. What about that news about Zach and the Russos working together?
Oh, that's straight up a lie. That they're not working together. They are
Yeah,
not.
Zach would never want to work with them.
Nah, not when it comes to this. Look, like that's what I'm saying. Cosmic Book News, Matt, he's a shill. I don't know if you follow him or if you kept up with him during summer when Superman came out. He was shilling hard for Superman. Shilling, I'm talking about shilling hard, man. It was like embarrassing to read the post that he would put. The like probably like 2 weeks after the movie, he was done with it. And then I was like, oh, okay, so WB stopped paying you, because like he started talking bad, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this is all a marketing strategy. And now
Either
he's trying to
either
do,
that or he realized the movie was horrible and just didn't want to talk
or
about it
probably he was
anymore.
getting a lot of backlash from his audience, and people were like, yo, that movie was trash, and he was like, you know what? Yeah, probably he likes it deep down inside, but he's like, nah, let me not acknowledge it. So, and
I
now
only
of course,
watched it once on bootleg, and I've never tried to rewatch it ever again.
yeah,
It's
that movie's trash,
just like
man.
the Batman,
Yeah, the
Matt
Batman.
Reeves, the Batman.
I saw it the first time. I didn't see it in theaters. I don't recall watching it in theaters. I think I saw it on streaming. And then the second time, man, I couldn't get past probably 30 minutes. Like I keep falling asleep. I'm like, damn, this is not a
I
Batman
honestly
movie.
think that shit's canceled too.
Yeah, I think
I
something is
just don't
happening.
think they just don't want to announce it.
Yeah, of course, because they know that people are gonna turn away, especially with this whole sale and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They know that everybody's watching right now. So
But the thing is, I don't get. Let's like, what does Matt Reeves come out and said anything about that shit?
they
Nothing.
probably they probably have told him he can't say anything.
Well, I know, but if it was really gonna happen, you would think Matt Reeves would say something about it, but it's nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Not even the
Again, that's
cast or
probably
anything.
that's probably
If
the
anything, the
studio.
cast has said I haven't heard anything from.
The only thing we've heard is that Zoe Kravitz is not returning back. That's the only
Yeah.
thing officially we know. And what's his name? Colin Farrell, whatever his name is.
Hmm.
That he's not. Well, he wants to do Penguin. He wants to continue. He's read something, but that's it. Like nothing has happened from there. So, and then he was supposed to play Sergeant Rock or whatever the hell that character is on
Yeah.
James Gunn's thing, and then it got, I guess, canceled. Then it came back. Who knows? At this point, like I'm telling you, I think is there's a lot of negotiations going on, and especially with these rumors and everything we're hearing about, is just honestly, look, it's like anything. Everything he said, she said. Oh, did you hear? No, what happened? Oh, but they said this. Oh, but this might happen. Oh, but nobody knows because everybody's nervous. Everybody's scared. Am I gonna lose my
Yeah.
job? Keep my job? Am I
What do
gonna
you
get
think?
that
Do you think
promotion?
Man of Tomorrow is still gonna get made and come out?
Uh, at the rate we're going, and especially with this sale, everything determines. Look, this is what I tell everybody. We have to just look at if it does sell. All right, if the sale does happen, we have to look at the following. Okay, David Zaslav is the one that's going to say, because remember, in the end, he has the final say. Everybody could speculate, I want this one, I want that one. But in the end, David Zaslav is the one that I think he's going to screw up everything. That's just me personally. I think he's going to screw up everything. And I'll tell you how. I think in the end, David Zaslav, and we're starting to see it, they're pushing it. They're demanding more from the people that are trying to buy them. And they're like, hey, increase your bids. Like, yo, like, how much greedier can you get? What I think is probably going to happen is that David Zaslav is going to still break off WB from the TV cable service to the movie division, because that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get the most out of his brand and stuff. We already know Comcast are interested only in HBO Max and their online type of content and stuff,
Yeah.
because of course they're preparing this stuff for the future, and they
But
want the
they still have
theatrical.
to go through government approval and all that, and
Of
that shit's
course,
gonna
yeah,
take time.
yeah, that's
And then
not good.
I hear news that Trump wants to be involved in all this crap too. It's
The only reason why Trump is getting involved, and it's not because it's political. The only reason he's just jumping on board is because remember he used to be on The View, and it has drama between NBC and CBS and all that crap. So it's like, this network drama versus that network drama. It's like, all right, that's among y'all. So that's why he's jumping in, because of course he wants Ellison to buy it, and because he feels his network is better. But the rumors that we're hearing also from Matt from Cosmic Book News, because like I just said, he's surrounded by a lot of shows in this industry. He's a show himself. And, you know, he's saying that his sources are saying that if Paramount buys them, they want to continue with James Gunn and his DCU. That I believe. That I fully believe. You know why? Because that's what Hollywood pushes. They love to push all that woke and agenda garbage. And I can see that happening. Look at what Paramount did to the Transformers. They got rid of Michael Bay. 5 movies. All right. Let's look at those movies. Those 5 movies don't push nothing woke. Bumblebee, straight up, is a low key woke movie. Rise of the Beast, the same thing too. Transformers 1, nobody cared about Transformers 1. And they pushed the whole thing of, I forgot her name. I think it's Alita, whoever the hell she is, Scarlett Johansson's character. She's supposed to be
mhm.
the strong, independent female robot, I don't need a man type of mentality. And I'm glad that movie got, it tanked. I'm glad. As a Transformers fan, I'm glad that movie tanked, because it shows you G1 didn't work. Where were the fans? They didn't show up. And where's the general audience?
And
Nobody
Mutant
cared about it.
Mayhem didn't work either.
It didn't work. Exactly. And then the game that got canceled, I forgot what it's
I feel
called.
like they need to like give those two franchise like TMNT and Transformers a break, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like the only way it would work is if you bring Michael Bay back to do that Transformers and GI Joe crossover, like they keep saying they want to do. But
Yeah. And I
I
think
just
that,
don't see anyone can pull that off unless if it's Michael Bay, you know.
yeah, yeah. He's the one that I could see pulling that movie off. And we just have to see. And I'm gonna tell you honestly, like that movie's not going to be cheap. Hell no. That movie, you're talking about G.I. Joe, you need CG. You're talking about Transformers. And if you want to bring in and continue from where things left off from, let's just speculate from Rise of the Beast with G.I. Joe, The Last Night, you're talking about Unicron. You know how much CG they're gonna need? They're gonna need a shitload of CGI on that movie,
Yeah.
because the special effects have to be, besides the practical, they have to be on point, and it's like that's not cheap. But with the way that everything has gone up, I'm sure they're gonna be like, oh, tariff bullshit. And they're gonna be like, oh, they're gonna try to sweep that in there and be like, oh, it's gonna be more expensive. So who knows? And the studio can't afford it no more. That's why they did what they had to do, and they have
Yeah.
until 2029 to get their act together. Because if not, they're gonna lose it.
And that
So,
Lantern series is going to be trash.
oh
It's
yeah,
already trash
yeah. That's like
because they want to
that.
go cheap on that.
Mm-hmm. That's what they want to do. But we'll see. We'll see. And yeah, that's the rumor that's going around that they are bringing Michael Bay back. Because there's a report that just came out, I think yesterday, or the day before, that Michael Bay's right now scouting a new location in Africa. So currently he's out there looking
I
for
just
a
don't
new
see why
spot.
would they bring. Why would they keep Gunn though?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
that's just he's not making the money.
yeah. That I have no idea, honestly.
Just none of
It's
this
again,
makes any business sense.
yeah, that's what it. I don't know. It's just agendas, I guess. As long as they're pushing them, that's all they care about. You know.
But then they
So
wonder why they just keep going under.
this is why they're going for
Like
sale.
it's like what?
It's wild. It's just, man, this industry is doing bad. But it's because of their own fault.
And then you have
Uh,
a Universal, but they're struggling to get the next Fast and Furious to come out.
yeah,
It's like that
Yeah.
shit should have already came out by now, you know?
It was supposed to come out, I think, this year, but remember the writers' strike that happened like what 3 years ago? That delayed everything. So
Yeah,
I,
but you
I
would
don't even
think
know.
like you would think when the last one came out 2 years ago, they would have already had like a script ready to get that shit made, you know,
Yeah,
right
but
away.
remember the
Because
director
it,
dropped out.
which
Justin
one was
Lin,
it?
Justin Lin, the one from Fast X, he dropped out. So
So
that's affected.
did he actually direct Fast X?
Yeah, he did Fast X and some previous
Because I
ones.
thought
He's
he
been
dropped out
attached
of
to it.
that one.
Nah, he was on that one, but he dropped out of the next one that was supposed to be 11. I guess because
Oh,
of
really?
creative differences and stuff. So who knows what happened with
There's
probably with
drama
him
with
and
Vin
Vin
Diesel
Diesel.
too.
Yeah, probably. So probably and the whole thing was because of creative differences. So I wouldn't
And
be
they keep saying they
surprised.
want to try to bring the Paul Walker character back, but they're probably
Yeah,
still trying to figure out how.
how?
Probably
Yeah,
AI.
I don't know. Supposedly the brother's gonna be playing his role, but I don't know. I have no idea how they want to even go, and they want to go back to the roots, which they lost years ago. Because let's be real, the fast and I could see that happening. I could see Vin Diesel talking to the director, at the time Justin Lin, hey, like we want to bring in this character back, and we want to go back to the street racing, and this director's like, yo, we're in space, like let's go from there. I'm like, yeah, they could head clash. So who knows?
Yeah.
Who
They still
knows? I
got
mean.
fucking Momoa to do.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like I don't know. I don't know. Like, I, that's all we could do. We're like, I have no idea. It's like it's a mess. It's a mess completely. It's like who knows what the hell they want to do. I,
I'm looking forward to Snyder's next film, but
yeah.
who the fuck is making that though?
That's an independent film. It's no studio. I thought it was with Paramount. It's not with Paramount. It's not being distributed right now by nobody. It's an independent film. I know it's his. I think he's doing it with his studio, his production team, but there's no word of who's gonna distribute it and who's picking it up and nothing like that. So right now it's like an indie.
Really?
Hmm.
Well, I guess that's for the best, right?
I guess. I guess. I mean, that's changing. I guess also the filming industry. That's another thing too. The future's gonna be with a lot of independent creators because these studios want to put so much restriction on the content creator where it's like, hey, I'm not gonna do this. You want me to take this out? I can't. Like it's so much regulations that in the end, directors, writers, they're all like, you know what? Nah, I'm just not even gonna bother, and it's understandable. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We
The thing
really
is,
have.
did you? I tried to watch that Frankenstein movie on Netflix.
Oh no, I didn't see. I'm not into
I got so bored of it.
that. Well, I know that they have now a new one coming out, The Bride of Frankenstein, or just called The Bride. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not watching that. I was like,
Like after the whole shit with Creature Commandos, it's like, do I really want to see it?
yeah,
It's like,
yeah. I was like, nah, man. Like, I don't care about those type of characters. I'm like, I'm not
yeah.
interested.
And it's like, I don't know why they still trying to push this whole Grogu thing with Star Wars. Who's gonna go and see that?
I'm sure there's a small audience that might want to go see it. I'm not one of them.
But the thing is, it's like is this really what Star Wars fans have been asking for? Really?
I don't even think the Star Wars fans know anymore what they want from Star Wars.
It's it's like you said the other day. It's like Star Wars used to be this mighty big IP, and now it's just gone so down low
Yeah.
because of
They.
Disney just completely destroyed it
Hmm.
to
That's
oblivion.
what Disney. That's what Disney does. That's why I
That's
get
what I'm
scared when
saying.
Disney
I don't.
acquires something.
That's why I don't see them doing well with Alien and Predator either. You know.
Yeah, I don't think so either, man. I'm like, I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean, they had it. I gave them a chance with Tron, and I liked it, and that had potential, but unfortunately, it just didn't do well at the box office.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that movie, and it wasn't Jared Leto. Leto did his part. He's an actor and stuff. I don't know. I just think that was the first one made by Disney.
They waited too long to make a sequel or
It could
another
be.
movie for it.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I think it is too. You know what? I think that's exactly what it is. Like like I don't know why they take so long. Like why after 20, 30 years is when you want to bring this back, you know? It's like the next Mummy movie. Like okay, cool, you're going to go back
Well, it's
with
like
Brandon Fraser.
people wanted to see a sequel to Tron Legacy, you know,
Yeah.
because but I understand why they didn't do it because they didn't do that well at the box office. But at the same time, they still should have just like made another movie to see if it would done better or worse. You know,
Yeah.
it's like that's what I remember. Hollywood studios used to do that back in the day, like experiment. It's like okay, this first one didn't like do like that well, but it like people seem to really like it. So why not try to do a sequel and see if it does better or not? You know.
Yeah.
Nowadays they just don't they're so afraid of doing that, you know,
Yeah,
just
then
don't have the money or confidence anymore.
yeah, but then they put out stuff like what James Gunn is doing.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Honestly, I thought like once the first Superman flop, I really thought like they were gonna green automatically start going back to Matt Reeves to make Batman 2, but
Yeah.
that didn't happen, you know. Instead they're just gonna move forward with Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
But I think at the same time they're just waiting for his contract to expire. So I feel like Gunn is completely just bum rushing this movie.
Yeah, that's what it is. He's pacing, so he knows that his time is running up, literally.
It's just a
And
complete bum rush
yeah,
to the
so he's
point where
just
I think
doing
this
whatever.
movie it's just going to be a complete disjointed mess,
Yeah,
even more so than the first movie.
yeah. I mean, it started off bad with Creature Commandos, and now we're about to see the same thing with what do you call it? With
Yeah,
whatever he's gonna put next. So yeah,
and I
that's
don't see this Brave and the Bold movie happening either.
yeah. I don't see that either. I really don't see that happening.
Unless yeah, they keep saying Andy Muschietti is going to be involved, but
They could pull the plug on that too.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like this whole sale, it has everybody nervous, and I know James Guns right now must be like he must be completely terrified. Like, damn, what's gonna happen? You know, with the sale. Like, is he gonna?
yeah,
For sure, he's not gonna stay as DC Studios CEO. Hell no, for sure he's not.
yeah,
Whoever
hell
buys
no.
him out, I don't see him. I don't see him staying there as the head. And if they do, we continue this boycott. That's it. You know.
Yep, wallets closed.
Yeah. We'll see.
The thing
We'll
is, I'm kind of I'm still disappointed that the domestic audience didn't keep their wallets closed for Superman though.
Yeah. You know what it is too? Um it was curiosity, I think. Like I think people just wanted to see what it was about. And once they realized they were like, "Oh yeah, this is bad." And of course, WB paid a lot of shills to, you know, make it seem good and people were falling for it. It worked. It didn't work fully, but it worked, you know.
Yeah.
And but it's still worldwide it was a flop, you know. That movie was not a success. But then you had the James Gunn fans saying, "Oh, it was a huge success." If it was a huge success, you guys wouldn't be going up for sale. You wouldn't.
No, they
Oh, but
wouldn't.
it's getting. I love when when the James Gunn fans go, "Oh, but we're getting Man of Tomorrow. We're getting this. We're getting that, and blah blah blah." Okay, we were supposed to get Batgirl. They pulled the plug on that. We were supposed to get Gotham City Sirens, Justice League
Yeah.
2 and 3. We were supposed to get Man of Steel 2. They pulled the plug on all of that. So if they did that on that, what do you think that they won't do the same with James Gunn? And especially now, even worse because he's not making the money. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see you guys moving forward that much.
Yeah, you're getting this and getting that, but it's just going to be more trash. Like, you really that happy about that?
Yep, it's
I
just
mean, it's
falling
like
apart.
honestly, it's like the first Shazam movie also flopped, and it still got a sequel
Yeah,
for some
yeah,
reason.
exactly. Yeah, it's oh
Yeah,
man, the second movie was terrible.
yeah. So
That
it's like
that second movie was terrible.
it
That's
was.
yeah, that's how
I
you
even
do this
thought the
shit.
first movie was terrible.
But the first one to the second one, at least the first one was a little bit more entertaining. The second one was just straight garbage. I was like, who the hell came up with this crap? You know, it's like, yeah, it was bad. The second movie is like really really bad.
Because the guy was just a complete miscast too. What's his
Yeah,
name? Zachary Levi.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he overacts. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just he puts a little too much where it's like, all right, like tone it down a little bit. It's just a little too overboard. You know, like a grown man child. I was like, yo, like kind of tone that down.
Yeah. Do you think Doomsday is gonna be trash?
Doomsday from Avengers.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope not,
I
man.
think
Like,
it's just gonna probably be like Deadpool and Wolverine, where it's like it's cool to see all the characters and cameos, but the story's gonna be trash. You know,
yeah, it could
that's the
be.
way I feel about it.
It could be with that rumor coming around too that they're gonna have female variants. Nothing against that. I don't have nothing against it. It's just it's unnecessary. We can clearly see you pushing an agenda again. You know, it's like, is that even necessary? Like, I don't care if the character is a man or woman. I just care about the characters in in the story. Like, why is this character here and why is this character doing this and whatever. But Disney has to just cram it. Let's go ahead and just cram it just because it's forced. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I know Secret Wars is gonna be good, but Doomsday, I hope it's not bad. But I really don't know. I really
Is this
don't know.
supposed to like reset the MCU too as well?
Supposedly,
Supposedly.
I mean that's what they were supposed to do with the after Endgame, but we saw how bad that was with Loki. I don't know if you saw. I only saw season one. I didn't even bother with season two.
No,
I
I
was
haven't
like, this
seen any
is
of the
too much.
series.
It's too much. It's just way too much. Like you're gonna get so confused and so lost. It's like I don't even know how do you keep up with it. Like you have to be a hardcore MCU type of fan to follow that shit to the T. Like I'm talking about like every single step. I got so confused. I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. I was like,
I
I
liked
don't
it
even care
back in
anymore.
the day when it was Netflix that was making the Marvel stuff because it was like supposedly set in the same universe, but it was like with a different set of characters, like Daredevil,
Oh,
where they were
okay.
just doing their own thing. I felt like that was just better because it's like you don't have to like keep up and connect the dots with what's going on in the movies and the TV, you know,
Yeah.
because they used to just be separate. But now with Disney Plus coming into the fold, and Disney being greedy, they just want to try to cram and, like you said, cram and connect everything to the point where it
Oh,
just becomes too much, and it's just it's
and
like it becomes more focused on the quantity over the quality, you know.
yeah. Another thing too, I think is just I think Disney um honestly, I think that they just went a little too much with their multiverse, way too much. Like they bit more than what they could chew, and they pretty much caused this whole mess. Like I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. I feel that they were onto something with the multiverse, but somewhere it just I think after Spider-Man No Way Home, things just started going a little bit downhill with the multiverse. I was like, all right, this shit's getting a little too out of control. Like they don't even know where they're going because remember, in Venom you had the multiverse, and what it was the other one, Doctor Strange, you still had the multiverse. Wanda, it had a big part in the multiverse. Loki was part of the multiverse. I was like, yo, this shit, like, it's just. I get that it's affecting everything in the timelines, but the, like, it's hard to keep up with. Like, it's
Yeah,
really, it's too much. I think it's just too much.
I think like they had a potential to like go somewhere new with like Eternals could have set up something pretty cool within the MCU,
Yeah, and now they're
but
talking
that
about
clearly
that they're
didn't happen.
now they're talking about that they want to do Eternals too.
Yeah,
Oh man, I'm like, I don't even know anymore.
Eternals.
I'm like, I
And
have
then
no
they
idea.
could have also done something cool with Thor: Love and Thunder, but that just shit the bed too. So
Oh man, I know the other day somebody was talking about that in the comments. They were like, "Yo, Thor: Love and Thunder was trash," and Superman. I mean, out of both of them, I think I enjoyed more Thor, even though it's garbage. But
yeah, same here.
I think I enjoyed it more than Superman from James Gunn, and that says a lot.
Yeah,
That says a lot. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, and that's just not me just saying because oh, you're against James Gunn and blah blah blah. No, I think I found Thor. What is it? God and Thunder, Love and Thunder, whatever that shit's called.
yeah,
I think that shit was more entertaining than James Gunn's Superman. I was like, damn, this is
Yeah, same here.
it says a lot. I was like, this tells you a lot.
Yeah, I thought I would find Eternals was better than James Gunn's Superman.
Yeah, I didn't see Eternal, so I have no idea. I don't know, but from what I hear, that movie was straight bad. I don't know. It just it didn't get my attention, so I don't know. I was just like not interested. I have no idea, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
So it is what it is, man.
I thought Shang Chi was trash too.
That one was all right. I kind of enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. That yeah, that movie was.
I just thought the acting was horrible.
Yeah, the acting, but I did like the backgrounds. I like the characters. I like the costumes, like the sets and stuff like that. The
I
music,
just felt
it
like
was
I was
fitting.
trying to. It's like they trying to copy Jackie Chan Adventures in live action.
Yeah, I was like, man, okay. Like there was some stuff that I liked about it, but it's not a movie that I have to say like, damn, did you really dislike it? Nah, like I liked it for what it was. I was like, damn, okay. Like I guess that was what is it?
Aquafina
Marvel's
was just a horrible addition to
I
it.
was like, man.
Just
Oh
horrible.
man. Yeah, it is what it is, though. I don't know.
But
I,
they
I
were
don't
trying
even know.
to. I get it. They were trying to please the Chinese market, But
Yeah, they're tapping into a different market, so uh, I give them props for doing it. And if it did good, I guess it did good. I didn't keep up with it, so I really don't know. But where's part two? It's
yeah.
like that didn't happen. So
And then
that tells you.
I still haven't seen Black Panther 2.
I saw it. Did I
I
see
didn't
it?
really
Yeah, I
like the
did see
first
it.
one.
The first one's better than the second one, though. That's for sure. It's a lot better. Even the
Yeah.
CG and stuff like
Well, yeah, I bet, but
that. Even though the first one was trash, it's like damn. But at least the first one was a little bit more enjoyable. The second one was like, what the
I
hell happened?
remember I saw the CG for the first one. The ending that they were fighting in the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know, what it reminded me of is Transformers Beast Machines.
Oh, okay.
Like you remember how you ever seen that back in the late
I,
'90s?
I'm trying to remember. I probably did, but I just don't
It was
remember.
like all computer animated. It's like it was the
Yeah,
sequel
the
to
the
Beast
shitty
Wars.
animated one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the CG for Black Panther. Reminded me of
Oh man, damn. Like, yeah, that's terrible,
this
man.
Transformers Beast Machines.
Yeah, that was bad, man. Damn, man. Like that was really, really bad.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, it's hard, man. Like I don't get it. These studios have these good IPs and characters that, it's crazy when you have, just fans making
Mhm.
projects and it's better than what we're doing with high end productions. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, damn, y'all have all this money and y'all can't do anything good. It's like that tells you
Yeah.
everything. It's like,
There's all what was I gonna say? The fuck, I lost my train of thought. I was saying was it the CG for Dune? Have you seen it?
trying to remember that movie. Oh man, like
The
I
Dune
didn't.
movies?
Yeah, I can't get through that movie. I think that movie's worse than the Batman.
No, I know. I thought
Like,
the first movie was boring, but the CG was pretty top notch.
yeah.
I was thinking if Disney ever did a live action Atlantis, they got to get those people to do it.
Oh yeah, that would
Yeah.
be cool.
Oh yeah. I
Um,
also remember what I was gonna say is that new Star Wars Starfighter that's coming out. I found it funny when they revealed that it was actually going to be setting up the Ray movie, and just
oh god.
everyone was going ballistic on that
Oh man. Damn, that sucks.
because Ray is going to make an appearance and she's the focal point to the story, I guess.
That's Disney.
It's
That's all we can say.
like
That's Disney.
everyone. I remember everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is going to be awesome, Star Wars Starfighter," and then the synopsis came out. It's about Ray, and people are just like, "Nope, I'm not seeing this."
Oh man, like it. I don't know. I don't even know what to make of this anymore, man. Like I'm not excited for anything that DC's putting out. The only thing I'm looking forward to with Marvel is just the next Spider-Man and Doomsday and Avengers. That's it. That's the only thing that I'm looking forward to. There's nothing else that I'm interested in with Marvel and
Yeah.
stuff. And I'm like, damn, like what the hell has happened, to this industry? Like I am not interested. I am not watching anything, after Superman. I'm just not. I just refuse to watch it because it's gonna be the same trash over and over.
Yeah.
It's like I don't have to watch it to know. Like, hey, like come on. I didn't have to see uh Peacemaker season 2 to tell you, hey, that show sucks. No, like I'm hearing everybody talking about it. Like, okay, that tells me
You know,
everything. Yeah,
I've only seen like 1 minute of Peacemaker the first season
yeah,
because it's like I knew it was going to be trash, but I was like, okay, I want to try to see if I can maybe give this a chance, you know? The
yeah.
moment the opening intro came on, I was like, nope, I'm done.
I said give it a chance. Like I gave it a chance. I saw it, season 1, and it's James Gunn. It's
Yeah, and
James.
I watched clips on YouTube and I'm like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't waste my time watching this trash.
Yeah. After the second season, I was like, I mean, after the first season, I was like, what the hell are we in for?
Yeah.
Like I knew it was gonna be bad, just not this bad. Like I was like, damn, this
I
shit
mean,
is.
at this point, it's like, like, why hasn't James Gunn just brought Superman to do an orgy scene?
Yeah, might as well. I
Might
mean,
as well,
he might
yeah.
as well. At this
And
point, you
then
might as well
all
just
his
do it.
fans are still gonna eat it up and say it's the best thing ever, you
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
Better than anything Zack Snyder has ever done. They're still gonna say it's, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Why
that's
not
their
just bring
excuse for
bring
every.
Superman and Batman in and have them do an orgy scene together?
Might as well. That's what they want.
Yeah,
That's
that's what they
what.
want. That's what John Campia praised too.
Yeah.
Which really tells a lot that, I think John Campia is secretly gay or bisexual,
It's like, yo, it's crazy when that's all they care about. It's like, yo, like I don't care about none of that. Honestly, I'm like, I want to see Batman just fighting. Like I want to see Superman fighting. But Superman, I mean, 2025, like he starts off the movie literally like less than 5 minutes, and he's getting his ass handed to him. And I'm like, down the whole movie, he's getting like his ass
Yeah, he's
beat.
getting his ass handed to him and he's bleeding, but there's no kryptonite. Explain
Yeah,
that
I'm
to
like,
me.
what the hell? I'm like, yo, like, but yet James Gunn, quote unquote, understands the source, right?
Yeah, and somehow he has to go to the fortress to recharge when he can just go fly up into space,
I'm like, I don't get it. I just don't
which is
get it.
exactly what he did when he was trying to get that shit out of his mouth.
Yeah, I
Remember?
mean, it's just, yeah, it's
I was
just,
like, what the fuck?
yeah, I don't get it. Damn, man, it's like, yeah, I, I can't wait for this sale to happen with WB, and they finally, like move away from James Gunn because literally he's destroyed the whole company. Anybody that tells you
Oh,
otherwise is straight up like they're just lying to themselves.
exactly.
It's like I just don't get it.
The thing is, too, it's like, you remember Jeff Johns?
Yeah,
It's like him and Zach could have been a good team paired up to like do an awesome DC cinematic universe, but for some reason Jeff Johns just like I just don't know. It's like it's weird. It's like Zach was trying to use his comics to use his work to make that were inspired his movies, But
yeah.
Jeff Johns said no, don't use those.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jeff
it's just
Jones.
like, what? You don't want me to use your comics for the movies? Like I don't get that.
Yeah, complete
He's like, no,
disaster.
I want you. He's like, I want you to try to make everything like Marvel. It's like, what?
Yeah,
I don't
it
get it.
was.
It's like, you're a DC comic writer. Why you want me to try to make everything like Marvel and not use your comics? Like, it's just that doesn't make that's just counterintuitive. Like, of what the point of what we're trying to do here,
Yeah, big time.
It's
But I don't know. I have no idea. Honestly, it's sad. It's sad to see the shape that this company is in right now. It's really crazy.
the sad shape to see how Hollywood's come to now.
Yeah, it's a mess overall. A complete mess. It's like wow, like man, like there's rarely any good movies out, you know. And like,
With
look,
all the
I don't know if you
fires that
saw
they get over there, I'm surprised the fires haven't just like burned down Hollywood. That's
like damn, it's like man, like did you see Ballerina?
no, I haven't.
Okay, a lot of people, oh, that movie is woke and this and that. No, it's not. That movie's good.
Well, the
If
thing
you
is,
want,
it's like I don't know. It's like with the John Wick movies, I feel like four was enough. I'm not sure why they need to do like some sort of spin-off of it.
just to milk the brand. That's all. They know that
Yeah,
people are gonna watch it and pay
and
for
it's
it.
like
So
what's her name? Anna De Armas. It's like I like her, but I think she's just too overexposed to be honest.
yeah, I like the movie. It
When it
wasn't bad.
comes to like this, especially with these type of action films,
Yeah. Well,
and
I
it's like
think a lot of
I
people
want to like I
favor
want to check it out, but I don't know.
watch it if you have it on streaming, or if you're gonna sail the seas. Just check
Yeah,
it out. I mean, give it a chance. Maybe watch like 10 minutes and then determine after that. That's what I
yeah.
tend to do
Well,
as
I
well.
mean, I think it's just because I forget it exists.
Yeah, that's the
Let
thing.
me
If you're
see
not
where it's
really
at.
interested in it, then you might not even see it. I enjoyed it. It was good. I was like, okay, this stays in canon with the John Wick story, and it's just I liked it. I liked it. I was like, okay, cool. For what it is, it literally felt like a Black Widow movie, but a little bit better. It's like,
Oh
yeah, I was like, damn, they could have done this with Black Widow, but yeah, they didn't.
yeah, oh yeah, Black Widow.
Yeah.
That shit was trash.
Big time. We waited all these years for that. I
I
was like,
know.
wow. Like, damn, man. Complete disaster. That's what it comes down to, man.
Yep.
But it is what it is, man. But yeah, man. Well,
But I
I'm
know.
gonna
Are you
hop
gonna
in.
check out Stranger Things?
No, I'm not into Stranger Things. Not my type of thing. I've never. I don't know. It just doesn't get my attention.
Oh
You're gonna check
yeah.
it out?
I mean, I've seen the first four seasons, so I might as well just see how it ends. But
Yeah, might as well. Just check it out. I know there's a huge fan base for it.
I mean, it's like I don't know. It's like I'm in between. It's like there's some things I like about it, and some things yeah do kind of annoy me about it too.
Yeah.
I mean, the last season I remember they did use they used a Zack Snyder reference with the villain becoming the villain, like with how Doctor Manhattan,
Yeah.
the origin from Watchmen. I thought that was pretty cool
Oh, okay. Nice.
that they did that.
All right. So look, we got a question from Slipknot. He's saying, "What are your top five movies ever?" That's a good one right there. Top five.
Top five.
Wow. I
There's just too
damn.
many.
Now I think from the top of my head, the five that I would want to say for sure, I have to say the following. And what order, it doesn't matter. But for sure, I have to throw in there. I want to say the Transformers from Michael Bay. I have to throw in the Batman Returns from Tim Burton. I have to throw in there for sure Batman versus Superman. I have to throw in there. I have two more left for sure. Jurassic Park. You had to have Jurassic Park in there. And I want
Hmm.
to say one more that I could say, damn, at the top of my head, that is like, damn, that was a freaking badass movie. I want to say probably in there still. I think I want to also throw in the Snyder Cut, just because those are the ones that just like ring and just boom, like in my. Oh, you know what? Also, I want to add a sixth one, the Amazing Spider-Man. Both of them. Those right there. That's what I enjoy myself with, honestly.
It's funny. I actually don't like Tom Holland as Spider Man, and it made me
Yeah,
wish we could have gotten a third movie with Andrew Garfield.
yeah, man, that would have been cool. Like even though we got the Venom movies, I'm not too much of a fan of them. I'm like, I just
I thought
don't.
the first one was decent, but then yeah, the second and third one were trash.
Yeah, yeah. Two and three, what they did with Carnage, it's unforgivable. I'm like, Sony,
Yeah,
what the hell, man? Like, how do you screw that up, honestly? Like, and the worst part is like, how do you bring in Carnage and Venom, but you don't have Spider Man? I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. I'm like, yeah, man.
But my issue is it's never really about like, okay, I get like maybe from a comic book lore standpoint, it's like, yeah, it's kind of weird that Spider Man's not involved with how Venom becomes Venom, you know,
yeah,
from the beginning. But it's like, I don't know, it's like the first movie, I think it did a pretty okay job of like doing it for not having Spider Man included, you know? And
yeah,
I feel like they could have easily, gone in a much better direction with the character than what they did.
yeah,
But it's just like, yeah, at some point I was like, okay, it's like, are these gonna eventually somehow tie into Spider-Man coming in eventually? Because
yeah,
I thought that's what Madam Web was gonna do, but obviously that didn't happen.
yeah, man. That movie was completely. Man, I didn't even watch it honestly. I was like, man, like that was straight up. Just the trailer alone was like, what the hell, man? Like I was like, what
Yeah,
the
that
hell?
and Craven and
Craven, I didn't
Morbius.
even watch. I didn't even watch that crap. Honestly, I was like, yeah, I'm not interested in this. Like when I
Yeah,
saw I think it was the whole full clip with Rhino. I was like, damn, this dude just made a cameo. I was like, that's it. Like, damn, like I prefer the one from the Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield. I get it. A
yeah,
lot of people are like, oh, he's a robot. He's not supposed to be Rhino. I don't care, but that's pretty dope. I was like, I like that approach. He was
yeah,
more Rhino than what the hell we got in Craven. I was like, I don't know what the hell they did with that. I was like,
yeah.
man, I was like, that's terrible, man. Like
Oh
damn,
boy,
yeah, that was really
I
bad.
don't know. It's like, honestly, it's like Sony. It's like they could have just done this as a Venom verse instead of Spider Man verse.
Yeah, they could have.
But I don't know. It's just weird. It's like I don't get it. It's like you guys want to continue with this, like with you want to continue with the Spider-Man characters, but you don't want to include Spider-Man somehow.
Yeah, and then
It's
when
like
they do,
I get that, he's with the MCU now, but you still could have continued this with like possibly with Andrew Garfield,
yeah,
because it's
yeah,
like, isn't that what they were gonna do anyways
that's what they
after the
wanted.
Amazing Spider-Man 2?
That's what they wanted to do. But yeah, because remember in the second film, it starts setting up at the end when you see damn, who was the one that was walking, and then you see the glider, you see the
Yeah.
arms lock and all that stuff. So I was like, okay, they're setting up
Because
for
I,
soon.
I know I remember at the back in the day it's like, oh cool, they're gonna set all that up, but then they decided not to do that, and they just wanted to reboot bringing Spider-Man into the MCU, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah, because
but then it's like Sony, you
Sony,
want to go back and do all these other movies,
yeah,
but I'm like,
because
I thought
Sony
isn't
wanted that
I,
money.
but I'm like, I thought you guys canceled that for with like I don't get it. It's like, why didn't you just, if you're gonna do this, why didn't you just continue with Andrew Garfield then?
That's
Why
what I'm
couldn't
saying. I'm like, they
instead
could
of
have done a
wasting
lot.
money and time with making this Madam Web and Craven and Morbius, you could have just done that with just making Amazing Spider-Man 3,
Yeah,
Unless if there was some clause that's within the contract with Disney, they say they can't do that.
probably. Because of
But
course Disney was like, "Hey, we want to do our own version of Spider-Man," and that's what they did with Civil War. That we saw Tom Holland when he came in and stuff.
yeah,
So
it's
I,
like you would think after the financial success of what was it, No Way Home,
mm-hmm.
they could have done an Amazing Spider-Man 3 with Garfield and a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, but
So it's like I
again,
don't get why they didn't do that. It's either Sony is stupid or it was Disney telling them not to do it.
yeah,
But yet aren't they coming back for Secret Wars and Doomsday?
yeah, they're both coming back for both of them.
That's probably why. I don't.
Could be, yeah, could be. They just want to keep it as a surprise and stuff. They're probably just using them as cameos again and stuff. So I mean, they're like,
Which
hey,
is
it's probably
fine, but I
cheaper.
think a lot of fans like us want to see them come back in their own like lead movies.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we want to see the standalones and stuff. But
Yeah, it's like
it's probably
what's
the studio that they just don't want to spend the money on it. They feel probably that it's not even worth it. So it's just their own stupidity. Honestly, this is why they are where they are right now. Unfortunately, but that's just how it is in this showbiz.
yeah. But it's also with WB. It's like, why did you bring Michael Keaton back for the Flash? Why couldn't you have just brought Tim Burton back to do a third movie with him.
Exactly, because they probably were like, "Nah, we're not gonna pay him what he wants," you know. So most likely that's what it is. That's the same thing like saying why we haven't gotten Jack Nicholson official Joker with his lookalike because he costs too much. He doesn't want to, go cheap, and it's understandable. And Warner Bros is not gonna pay. From what I heard, is like he wants like almost $1 million for his resemblance. You know, so it's like everything is money. It's all about money. And these studios sometimes feel, hey, look at what they're doing. Oh, we're not gonna pay Henry Cavill, but let's just get a cheaper version that looks like him. And look at what we got now with David Cornsweet and James Gunn. Trash. It's costing them more. It's
But it's like
costing them
I
much more.
thought these people understood the meaning of in order to make money, we got to spend money,
Yeah,
right?
but they don't. They don't go by that no more. Times have
I don't.
changed. Everything is about like let's try to milk it and not spend.
If you
Look
want to
at what
go
David
cheap, then
Zaslav.
don't. If you want to go cheap, then expect a cheap, low like return. You know.
Yep. Look at what happened with David Zaslav when he took over. He's like, oh, we want to put high end movies, but on a lower budget. That's impossible. That's
Yeah.
impossible. You can't.
That's right. That's the reason why they don't want to do Green Lanterns because they're so afraid of like spending so much money on the cosmic shit.
Yep. Yep.
But
That's
then
why.
again, it's like I don't. It's like after the success of like with Guardians of the Galaxy, WB wants to replicate that, and that's what they try to do with David Ayer's Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you guys do know you have something called the Green Lantern Corps, right? It's like,
They don't
why
even know
don't
what they
you,
have.
if you want to try to replicate that success with Guardians of the Galaxy, why don't you try to do that with the Green Lanterns?
Yeah.
That are like, oh, but that's gonna cost too much money.
That's the thing. They don't want to spend the money.
It's like, okay, I don't understand. Like, why own this IPs if you don't want to spend the money to utilize them correctly? You know,
Because they
it's the
feel
same
that.
thing. It's like, why did they take so long to do Brainiac?
Yeah.
Because they probably would have cost too much money.
Yeah. That's
Well,
what it
it's
is.
like that fucking Krypton series did Brainiac, and did that cost a whole lot of money? No.
But financially, back then, they were in a better position than they are now.
Yeah, but back then they didn't want to. They still didn't want to spend the money to do that stuff.
Yeah.
It's
True.
crazy. I think that's why they didn't like Zach because Zach probably forced them to spend the money.
And here we are 12 years later still talking about Man of Steel.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it's wild, man. These studios, they don't care.
No, they don't.
They
And
know
it's
what's up.
like I'm still upset that we didn't get Ben Affleck's Batman. Instead, we got that shitty Robert Pattinson one.
Yeah, man. That's a damn, man. That's a complete waste. It's like you went from that to that. I'm like, damn, man. Like completely. Like,
So
no,
because
no.
Matt Reeves did the Planet of the Apes. You know, his two Planet of the Apes movies were boring, garbage.
Yeah.
The only good one was the first one. That's the one he wasn't even involved in.
Look, which DC movies do you think were the biggest waste of time and money from WB? I'll be honest with you. The Suicide Squad from James Gunn and everything
Hmm.
after. Everything after. Literally, starting from there to where we are right now. That has been the biggest waste of money, time, everything
And
for me.
even though I like Black Adam, I still thought that was kind of a waste in time and money to do.
But I liked it. I like Black Adam. I like what they
I
did
liked
with it.
it too, but I just think like it's like nobody really asked for a Black Adam movie to begin with. You know?
No, yeah, that's true. But I like what it did, and we got to give credit that Henry came back for that. So that's
Yeah.
cool. I'm like, damn.
Because it's like I don't know. It's so weird. It's like if you would have let Zach done his movies with Darkseid, then you could have easily have set up Black Adam as the next big villain for the Justice League, you know?
Yeah, yeah, of
But
course.
no, they didn't. And then you could have also explored, you could have done a Justice Society spinoff, which is what they were going to do, but then I guess, obviously David Zaslav and James Gunn said no to that.
Yeah, as usual.
Yeah.
Don't know. I'm telling you, man. Oh man, Freaking WB is just ran by clowns completely.
Yeah.
They have no idea what they
The
have.
Flash was also a waste of time and money.
Yeah, big time. They were trying to reset and
It was just too
completely.
soon. It's like, why are you trying to reset the universe when you haven't finished the Darkseid storyline first?
Yep,
If
exactly.
anything, that's what Zach and the original Flash director, were
Yeah.
gonna do
Hmm.
after Justice League 3.
Yeah.
That's what they were going to do, and it's like you just all you did was just take what Zach was going to do, but just completely bastardize it.
But yeah, it's like man, like what the hell? Yeah, it's
And
pretty
it's
messed
like
up.
none of it made sense. Like, why is Keaton the Batman in this universe? Isn't it supposed to be
Ben Affleck.
um wasn't it supposed to be Thomas Wayne?
Oh yeah, and the other one, yeah, originally what they had planned, yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be Thomas Wayne from the storyline, the comic book storyline.
yeah, but they weren't
Makes
gonna
no
go.
sense. How is it Keaton? How does Keaton get merged into this?
Yeah, forcefully. I
And
don't
how
know.
is it that Supergirl takes the place of Superman?
Forcefully.
Yeah, it's just,
That's the only way. WB, that's the WB formula. We're gonna force it into that. Look at
yeah,
what they did with Justice League. How the hell do they put Michael Keaton's music, on Ben Affleck, which is the Batman of that universe? I'm like, come on, man. Like
yeah.
Danny Elfman.
I mean, look, I'll say this: the Flash movie could have been definitely been a lot better if they just changed two aspects. Brought Jeffrey Dean Morgan as Thomas Wayne's Batman, and just brought Cavill back as Superman
Yeah.
instead of Keaton and Sasha Kaye.
Yep. I agree with
If
you.
you would have done those two things, the movie probably would have been gotten like just would have made a lot more money.
Yeah, I'm sure would have.
And instead of having two what's it called? Having two Barry Allens, you could have had Ray Fisher's Cyborg as the supporting role there too.
Yeah. Remember, Ray Fisher was supposed to be in The Flash, but with the drama that was happening with what's his name, Joss Whedon, he dropped out, and he was like, "I'm not gonna be."
Hamada too.
Yeah, with Hamada, mainly with Joss. What was his name, Joss Whedon? So he was like, "I'm not gonna be in that movie." That's why he didn't even bother coming out in it. That's when that
Because
whole thing happened.
he didn't want to work anything under Walter Hamada.
Yeah, that sucks. It affected everything. It literally has affected everything.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
that's
know.
why
Do
they
you
never.
remember DC fandom?
Yeah,
Why haven't they tried to bring that back?
who knows? Who knows?
You're right.
I don't know. I question WB. I'm like, how stupid you have to be to work there? Because apparently anyone that's like completely like you have no ideas and you don't bring anything to the table, you get promoted easily. Like I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit we've had two DC fandoms, right? The first one was good, but the second one was trash.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's like I don't think a lot of us didn't want DC fandom event to be canceled entirely. Just try to not to make it trash,
Yeah.
just
I
like
mean,
their movies. Try
just
not
like
to
their
make it
movies. There
trash.
you go. That's what it is, man. But
Yeah.
we'll see what happens and stuff. Well, look, I'm gonna get going because I gotta go run around and get some things ready before tomorrow and all that stuff. So, but
Okay.
this was cool, man. We gotta do this again for sure.
Yeah. Maybe Friday.
Yeah, let's see if we do something for sure Friday.
I thought
Um,
isn't Harsh Critics say he was going to do something Friday?
oh, I'm not sure. I haven't kept up for a minute, so I don't know exactly what's going on.
Okay.
I'll reach out. Let's see, maybe we could link up or something. So that would be nice.
Yeah. The wallet's closed movement.
Hell yeah, we have to. We have to keep it like that.
What's
But
his
yeah,
name? Is that guy named Johnny Dome still bothering you?
oh yeah, that dude like straight up lives off my pay. He's probably in here with a fake account right now.
Just call him Johnny Chrome Dome. That's what.
Oh man, I don't worry about that though, man. I don't have time for that, honestly.
Yeah.
I got more important things to be doing and stuff, so I don't worry about that, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, man, we'll keep posted then. So, wow, good having you here again. And
Yeah.
then
Thanks
we'll
for
see if
having me.
yeah, man, no worries. So it was a good chat. So I'm gonna catch everybody on the next one. Everybody have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving, all that good stuff. Y'all stay safe, enjoy,
All
and
right.
Till next time. Peace out,
Peace
y'all.
and deuces.
Later then.
Later.